August 5, 2026, in the Vishwakarma area, Jaipur, Rajasthan, a young man left home to go buy medicine for his wife. It was an ordinary morning like any other. He had no idea it would be the last time he ever left his own home. That afternoon, he was found unconscious by the roadside, near drain number 14, Vishwakarma, lying next to his motorbike. He was rushed to CKS hospital but didn't survive. His family initially believed it was just a sudden accident. But 12 days after his son died, an elderly father couldn't accept that truth. He went out himself, searching through security camera footage across the area. And what he found changed the entire case. The footage showed his daughter-in-law not traveling with her husband, as she'd claimed, but riding along with 3 other men on that very day. The man who died was Mahesh Meena, 27. The wife seen with those 3 men was Kavita Meena. So what happened in the 9 short months after their wedding?
Mahesh Meena, 27, a resident of the Vishwakarma area, Jaipur, Rajasthan.
His family and those around him described him as a devoted son, hard-working and responsible toward his family. He had married Kavita Meena on November 12, 2024. Just 9 months before the crime took place. Kavita Meena, Mahesh's wife. She came from a family in Jaipur and had entered the marriage with Mahesh, with both families present. But behind that image of a newly married wife lay a secret Mahesh knew nothing about. To the outside world, this was the story of a young, newly married couple building a life together. But behind it was a plot, carefully planned in advance. One that his own elderly father, Babulal Meena, would need 12 days to bring into the light himself. And to understand that, we need to look at what was happening inside that small house in Vishwakarma after the wedding. After the wedding, Mahesh and Kavita began their life together in the Vishwakarma area, Jaipur. Mahesh continued his daily work, trying to build a family life. He was a thoughtful husband, always ready to go buy medicine for his wife the moment she needed it. But throughout that time, Kavita had been maintaining a secret relationship with Ganesh, a man she'd known before marrying Mahesh. The relationship hadn't ended after the wedding. It had only grown deeper, while Mahesh remained completely unaware. According to police investigation, Kavita and Ganesh had begun discussing a plan to get rid of Mahesh right in the early months after the wedding. She'd calculated carefully, not wanting to carry it out inside the house, fearing the family might save him in time and the truth would come out. She decided to lure Mahesh outside instead. On the morning of August 5, 2026, Kavita told Mahesh she wasn't feeling well and asked him to go buy medicine in Boraj, the Bagru area. Mahesh suspected nothing and immediately got on his motorbike to buy medicine for his wife. But this wasn't an ordinary request. Kavita had already been in touch with Ganesh and his accomplices in advance. Ganesh, Ajay Meena, and Golu Prajapat had already been positioned waiting. As Mahesh made his way there, Kavita kept in touch with Ganesh, updating him on his exact location and timing. Everything had been calculated, step by step, and what happened next on the road between Boraj and Vishwakarma changed everything. Forever. According to police investigation and the suspect's statements, Kavita had mixed poison into a drink and given it to Mahesh during the ride on the motorbike. According to Patrika, police confirmed Kavita had carried out the plan right there on the moving bike, exactly why she hadn't done it inside the house. The poison began taking effect. Mahesh started feeling unwell and stopped the bike by the roadside near drain number 14, Vishwakarma. He collapsed and lay unconscious beside his motorbike. According to the family's latest statement, Mahesh had lain writhing by the roadside for about 20 minutes before he was found. Meanwhile, Kavita called her brother-in-law Manish, telling him Mahesh was lying unconscious by the road. She didn't call an ambulance or the police. She called her brother-in-law. Someone she knew would come and take Mahesh to hospital, once it was already too late. Manish arrived at the scene and immediately took Mahesh to CKS hospital. But doctors confirmed Mahesh had already died. After Mahesh died, Kavita began carrying out a meticulous plan to cover up the crime. She played the part of the perfect grieving wife, in front of family and neighbors, crying and appearing utterly devastated by her husband's death. That wasn't all. Kavita even traveled to Haridwar to scatter Mahesh's ashes, an act seen as a show of deep devotion to her deceased husband. But during that trip, a security camera in Haridwar captured an image nobody in Mahesh's family could ever have imagined. Kavita laughing and joking around while carrying out the ritual of scattering her husband's ashes. Back home, she went right back to playing the grieving widow, crying and lamenting in front of her husband's family. But there was one person who couldn't rest easy: Mahesh's father, Babulal Meena. While everyone around accepted Mahesh's death as a sudden illness, Babulal Meena, Mahesh's father, couldn't believe it. A father's instinct told him something wasn't right. Without waiting for police, he started investigating on his own. Over the 12 days after his son's death, he went all across the Vishwakarma and Boraj areas, searching for and reviewing every piece of security camera footage that could be related to August 5. And he found exactly what he needed. Security camera footage showing Kavita on August 5 not traveling alone with Mahesh, as she'd claimed, but riding along with 3 other men. This was direct evidence, completely contradicting Kavita's statement. On August 16, 2026, Babulal Meena went to Vishwakarma police station and filed a complaint. He also personally handed over the entire CCTV footage he'd gathered himself to police. And from that moment on, the case was formally opened. SHO Ravindra Singh Naruka of Vishwakarma police station received Babulal Meena's complaint and immediately launched an investigation. Police confirmed this was a serious case and immediately registered an FIR for murder. DCP West Prashant Kiran personally led the investigation, deploying a team to the area around drain number 14, Vishwakarma, where Mahesh had been found unconscious, to gather further evidence at the scene. Police also questioned Manish, Mahesh's brother-in-law, who had arrived at the scene and taken Mahesh to hospital on August 5. Manish's statement confirmed Kavita had called him and asked him to come, not called an ambulance or the police. And combined with the CCTV footage Babulal had gathered, police began a comprehensive investigation, re-examined the entire scene around drain number 14, Vishwakarma, where Mahesh had been found unconscious, and collected any remaining physical evidence. Mahesh Meena's post-mortem was fully re-reviewed by the forensic team in light of the new evidence. The results confirmed signs of poison in Mahesh's body, confirming he had been deliberately poisoned before collapsing by the roadside. DCP West Prashant Kiran confirmed to the press that the post-mortem findings, along with the CCTV footage, gave police the legal basis to formally register the case and begin tracking down the suspects involved. And the formal investigation began peeling back layer after layer of the case. DCP West Prashant Kiran personally led the investigation, working alongside the team at Vishwakarma police station. The most crucial piece of evidence was the CCTV footage Babulal Meena had gathered himself. The footage showed Kavita traveling with 3 men, not with Mahesh as she'd claimed, on that very day, August 5. This was a direct, unexplainable contradiction in Kavita's statement. Police analyzed Kavita's call records from the days leading up to and including August 5. The results revealed an unusual pattern of contact between Kavita and Ganesh, confirming their secret relationship and the coordination between them on the day of the crime. Alongside that, police also reviewed the CCTV footage from Haridwar, where Kavita had gone to scatter her husband's ashes. The footage clearly showed Kavita laughing and joking during the ritual, an act completely at odds with the grieving wife image she'd been trying to project in front of her husband's family. With all this evidence in hand, police carried out a deeper round of questioning with Kavita. Faced with undeniable evidence, she couldn't maintain her story any longer and began to confess. Right after Kavita's confession, police moved swiftly into action based on Kavita's confession and the entire body of evidence gathered. Police arrested Kavita Meena and immediately deployed forces to track down the accomplices. Ganesh, Kavita's lover and the co-mastermind behind the crime, was identified and arrested by police. Following that, Ajay Meena and Golu Prajapat, Ganesh's two friends, who had appeared in the footage from August 5, were also arrested, one after the other. In total, 4 people were arrested in this case: Kavita Meena, Ganesh, Ajay Meena and Golu Prajapat, all taken to Vishwakarma police station for questioning. And as police began the interrogation, the entire story came out into the open. At Vishwakarma police station, the investigating team questioned each suspect separately. Kavita Meena confessed to her secret relationship with Ganesh and the plan to get rid of Mahesh. She stated she had calculated everything carefully, not carrying it out inside the house, fearing the family might save Mahesh in time and the truth would come out. That was exactly why she'd lured Mahesh outside under the pretext of buying medicine. Ganesh admitted to coordinating with Kavita on the entire plan and confirmed the roles Ajay Meena and Golu Prajapat had played on August 5. The suspects' statements matched exactly with the CCTV footage and the call record analysis. Police confirmed this was an organized, premeditated murder, not a sudden accident or illness as everyone had originally believed. With all statements now on record, police moved to strengthen the case file. The full case file compiled by Vishwakarma police included the CCTV footage from August 5, showing Kavita traveling with 3 men. CCTV footage from Haridwar showing Kavita laughing and joking after scattering her husband's ashes. The post-mortem results confirming poison in Mahesh's body. Call records confirming the unusual pattern of contact between Kavita and Ganesh. Statements from all 4 suspects and statements from Babulal Meena and Manish about the events of August 5. An FIR was formally registered at Vishwakarma police station under BNS section 103 covering murder, along with related charges, against all 4 suspects. The case is now moving toward formal trial. After their arrest, all 4 suspects, Kavita Meena, Ganesh, Ajay Meena and Golu Prajapat, were produced before the relevant court in Jaipur. The court reviewed the case file and remanded all of them to judicial custody while the charge sheet is being finalized. As of when this video was made, the case is in the final stages of the charge sheet ahead of formal trial. Mahesh Meena's family is following every development, hoping justice will be served for the son they lost. The Mahesh Meena case raises questions with no easy answers. A young man left home to buy medicine for his wife, an act born of love and care, and that very act was exploited by his wife to carry out a plan she had prepared well in advance. In a marriage just 9 months old, what do you think could help someone recognize the warning signs before it's too late? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Babulal Meena, Mahesh's father, was the one who refused to accept a staged version of the truth. Over the 12 days after his son's death, he went out and searched for every piece of security camera footage himself, pieced the story together himself, and brought the evidence to police himself. Those were the most painful 12 days of a father's life. Mahesh Meena died just 9 months after his wedding, inside the very home he'd been trying to build a future in. He lost his life because he trusted his own wife. Mahesh Meena's story isn't just a criminal case. From Jaipur, it's a story about trust betrayed and about the warning signs we so often overlook. The first lesson comes from Babulal Meena's own actions. Before police even got involved, an elderly father went out and searched for the truth himself for 12 days. He didn't accept the easy answer. He never stopped asking questions, and it was that very persistence that brought justice for his son. This is a lesson about a parent's love, love that never gives up no matter what difficulty stands in its way. The second lesson comes from the CCTV footage in Haridwar. Kavita had calculated every step carefully, from how to carry out the plan to how to play the grieving wife. But she couldn't control what a security camera captured. In today's world, every action can become evidence, even a smile, in a moment someone believed nobody was watching. And the final lesson is about caution within marriage. Mahesh had trusted his newly married wife completely, so completely that he was willing to leave home and buy her medicine the moment she asked. That trust is a beautiful thing within a marriage, but Mahesh's story is a reminder that trust needs to go hand in hand with truly understanding the person you're living your life with. Remember his name, Mahesh Meena.